Hello beautiful family, how you all doing? Welcome back again to another beautiful reaction video. I hope you guys are doing well. If today is your first time coming across this channel, you are highly welcome, and to you my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. So guys, I'm going to be taking you guys to Nightcap space. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to this guy's channel, I think you're really missing out. Okay, so guys, I'm going to be reacting on this particular video titled Shannon Sharpe weight in on Stephen A. Smith Jackson Whitlock beef. Guys, I just hope I got all this pronunciation right. So without further ado, let's dive into the video and
favorite on here. Go ahead and click that subscribe button below so you don't miss a single episode of Nightcap. That button right here. Come for the sports,
subscribe.
Stay for the stories.
Subscribe.
Stephen A. unloads on Jason Whitlock.
Stephen A. will come with them hate makers, boy.
Stephen A. Whitlock called Stephen A.'s book farcical, saying he had an issue with the claim that he was recruited by Winston-Salem State to play basketball despite only playing 1 year in high school. Whitlock said Stephen A. was lying about going to an open trial at Winston-Salem and hitting 17 three-pointers and getting a scholarship offer after that right on the spot. Stephen A. says he contacted ESPN leaders just to warn them about his segment on Jason Whitlock. I don't know if you watched the show, but I told Stephen A. I said, Stephen A., will you please stop lending people your audience?
Yeah. Sometimes, sometimes you got to put people in your place. Sometimes you got to put people in your place. Because what happens is, if you don't say nothing, they're going to keep on coming at you, and they're going to keep on coming for you. Normally, when you're in school and there's a bully and he bullying you, he going to keep on bullying you until you stand up to him. So at some point, I'm assuming Stephen A. is fed up because Mr. Whitlock has always been going at him and going at him and going at him and going at him and taking shots at him throughout the years, and now he's finally fed up. You got to stand up for yourself.
But Ocho, this is what Stephen A. says. Stephen A. says, I'm a very forgiving person, not with him. I hate this, BASTARD far more than a little bit. He's the worst human being of any you'll ever meet. You get with a mile of his presence, wrap your arms around him and to protect your soul. He's Cain. He's the devil, the worst. That's all I have to say. Ocho, I get it.
You got to stand up for yourself sometime, Uncle. You can't do that. Sometime you got to stand up for yourself. That's like that's like your mama send you to school. Boy, if somebody hits you, you better hit him back. And if you don't hit him back, you come home, I'm going to march your ass right back down to that school. So you get your lick back at some point.
Guys, do you understand what they are trying to say? That is, if someone keeps bullying you, intimidating you, it has to get to a point where you have to stand up and fight back. That is what they are trying to say. I'm not disputing that at all. Yes, sometimes it's good to fight for your rights. Sometimes it's good to stand up and fight. Because if you don't speak out, these people, they will keep on bullying you and it will be getting too much. So that is what they are trying to say. So let's keep watching. Like I'm really
in the Bible,
this conversation.
God said if somebody slap you, turn the other cheek.
No, that's in the Bible. See, I ain't in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm right here. Yeah, that right there, turn the other cheek. I ain't in there. That he was talking about people that was in the Bible. I ain't in there.
But
some on you slap me.
Listen, Stephen A. Smith, I'm assuming,
the Bible
has been turning the other cheek for a very long time, and now he's at the point where he's fed up.
Yeah.
So therefore, to me, listen, I like to see this side. I like to see a different side of Stephen A. Smith. I think all journalists that have a problem with somebody that is sick of people always picking on them or taking shots or saying something, I think they all should. You know what? I think everybody, chat, all journalists that are going to see this, regardless of what platform you're on, if you have a problem with somebody, I think you should take the Stephen A. Smith route. Let somebody know. It's so refreshing. It's so refreshing to see somebody be their authentic, organic self when they have a problem with somebody instead of that same politically correct bullshit that we always spew. I like it.
Ocho.
You don't like it?
No,
you can't like it. You gotta like it.
For me, Ocho, look, guys are starting to take shots at me.
Yes, guys. I understand that the Bible said that if someone slap you, that you should turn the other side for the person to slap you for the second time. But I don't think that is what the Bible means. Yes, it's not just giving the second cheek to the person to slap. I think what the Bible is trying to say is forgive. That when someone slap you, just forgive the person, because you cannot keep on receiving slap, unnecessary slap. No, now it's not done. So let's keep watching.
That never took shots at me before.
Guys, like seriously,
you did it on the last show. See, you just did the same thing.
Ocho. No, I didn't mention no name. I remember people knew who I was talking about.
I still don't know who you're talking about. I was just going.
But here's the thing. This is what I'm trying to tell. Look,
yes, sir.
If you look at career-wise, you look at where Stephen A. is, and you look at the guy that he was talking about. Stephen A. is up here. He's here, or even lower. So, in other words, see, Ocho, you remember like when we were growing up and somebody be going, hey, man, you going to town? Hey, let me catch a ride. See, the only way he can get up if he's attached himself to Stephen A. or somebody that's higher that's going up. I leave him alone.
Right.
I don't look. I don't mess with him. I don't mess with him. He knows I don't mess with him. He likes to bring my name. You know, Fox tried to feed him some information about this and that, and he threatened. I don't get into all that. I just look. I know who I am. I know what I am. Okay, y'all say all y'all little stuff because see the problem that he has with me. See, and this is what a lot of people have that are journalists. You see, I can sit at the desk on ESPN or I did it at Fox, and I can do what they do. They could never live in my world. They could never play pro sports.
Course.
So now, not only could I play sports and I was damn good, I can sit across and I'm more entertaining. I'm more informative. I'm more educational than you. And see, those that can do, those that can't talk. You see, all they can do is talk. I could do. That irks them. Yeah. It irks them that somebody from rural South Georgia with a lisp that overcame that can do this. It bothered them that Complex voted me most entertaining.
Come on, guy.
It bothered them. It bothered them that I got the interview with Cat Williams, the second most viewed interview in YouTube history. The
42 million. 42 million, my
42.
Come on now.
They mad about that, Ocho, and they owe this and that. Why y'all bother me? I've never said anything about anybody because I don't care about you. Stephen A. and I have always been cool. Now, obviously, we're a lot cooler now. He was always cordial to me. I think there's a fondness there because he went to HBCU and so did I. So I know the plights of people that go. Now, I don't know what it's like now. It's probably a lot better than when Stephen A. and I was in school.
Right.
I'm almost certain of it. But I don't know why so many of these guys got to put my name in the mouth. It seems to be the only way they can get clicks. You never hear me come on. I've never, unless somebody has said something about me, you don't hear me mention anybody's name. I've never gone on my podcast and talk about a former reporter. When I talk about players, I'm critiquing their play.
Right.
That's it. I don't just go out there just start, and I'm paid for that. But they mad. They see I got 2.35 million subs on Club Shay Shay. We're going to about to hit in another 2 weeks. We're going to hit 800,000 subs and a podcast that's 3.5 months old.
Right.
And so now the fact that, somebody might throw the bag at man, that show might get picked up. Somebody might throw the bag at Nightcap. Now they mad. Everybody got he was a loose cannon. Oh, he was this. And if he keeps doing, bro, I ain't said nothing. I ain't never said nothing.
Right.
I don't bother nobody. But I tell you what, just leave me alone.
Right.
Guys,
just leave me alone. Whatever you got going on, why you mentioning my name? I don't mention your name. I don't care about you. And so, look.
That's crazy.
Look, me and Clay Travis, we don't have anything in common. Clay Travis don't F with the dude that Stephen A. was talking about.
Right.
That should tell you everything you need to know. Clay Travis don't rock with it. And I had my issue with Clay Travis. Y'all can go dig up the tweet.
Right.
All I said was, bro, I don't know you and you don't know me, but don't make me lose my job. Enjoy the rest of your day. I left it at that.
You hit him with that on?
Crazy.
That's all I did. You can pull up the tweet. That's all I said. And all that back and forth, I ain't about that. I had one issue with the guy that with Stephen A got into it with. I told my bosses, I said, hey, just tell him to keep my, hey, guys, I won't be here long because I don't play. All that, I don't do all that back and forth. Leave me the F alone. I don't bother nobody.
Right.
But boy, I'm telling you, he don't want these problems. Just leave me. I don't know why he feels such a need to keep my name. Okay, whatever you got going on with Stephen A, that's it. Okay, y'all both worked at ESPN. You're both journalists. Maybe there's competition there. I don't know. Leave me the F alone. I'm not what you want. I'm not. So that's why, Ocho, if you see me 9 times out of 10, if I'm not in the airport, if I'm not like working, Shannon by himself.
Right.
You see me in Whole Foods, you see me in Target, you see me, I'm by myself. I'm home 90% of the time with my dogs because I don't fool with people. And what I've started to see, and I didn't see it at first, everybody saw what was going on with Shannon before Shannon actually saw it himself.
Right.
Ash used to tell me, Shannon.
Guys, I'm really sorry for him because it's not easy for someone to be dragging your name for just nothing. It's so painful. It's so painful. It's painful a lot. I was there before when some people will be dragging your name unnecessary, bullying you, bringing you out unnecessary, calling your name. Is not easy. I know what it takes. I know how he feels. So let's keep watching.
You don't understand what you are.
Please, they should leave him alone.
She said, no, Shannon, no, you're not.
They should leave him alone.
You're not the same. You're not the same Shannon that you walked in here in 2016. You're a different Shannon now. I said, but Ash, she said, no, Shannon. Everybody saw what was happening before I did. Ocho, think about it. Now all of a sudden I'm funny. Now all of a sudden I got takes. I've always had them. But now I'm free.
Yeah.
Stephen A is Stephen A. There's nothing like, I've never been jealous of a teammate. When Rod Smith started to come on, I gladly, I'm still trying to get my thing, but I'm giving him information. Ask Rod. His locker was right across from mine.
Yeah.
I remember when he first walked in there, he said, I want to be like you. I said, what you mean? He said, I want the love and respect the fans give you. I want the way the team, the way they treat you. That's what I want to be. I said, well, this is what you need to do. Rod started coming on, hey, come on, Puss, let's get this. That's how I am. I don't bother. No, everybody. Ask anybody at CBS. Ask anybody at Fox. I ain't talking about the higher ups. Because all the stuff, you never heard anything about Shannon Sharpe for 6.5 years until all of a sudden the news broke that Shannon Sharpe was parting ways with Fox. And then all of a sudden, Shannon Sharpe is the worst person ever. Never heard a peep. Go ask ESP. I don't bother nobody. They call me and say, can you do this? Hey, I'm done. I'm there. What do you think about it? Hey, I'm good. Stephen A wants to know if you, okay, I'm cool. That's how I am. I don't bother people because I don't want nobody to bother me. But somehow my name, whatever you got going on with Stephen A, I just wish Stephen A would let it go. I really do.
But I like it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it because sometimes when you don't address stuff, like I told you before, when you don't address stuff, man, they will continue to try to bully you. They will continue to keep your name in their mouth. That's just that's life. That's the nature of the business. And to see what Stephen A. Smith did, which you don't see very often from journalists, I mean, it's refreshing. It's refreshing, and he said he's not going to address it anymore, and that's it. That's it. I mean,
Ocho, check this out. I was in the airport, and the guy tried to prop me up. He's like, man, hey, man, you great. You're a great addition to the show. But I'm trying to put Stephen A. down. I said, my man, don't do that. I said, you can give me prop without trying to stand on him.
Guys, do you know one thing I understand about this life? That is, when you give people the chance, when you give them that little chance to be intimidating you, to be humiliating you, to be bullying you, let me tell you, they will keep on doing it more. They will be doing it more and more and more and more and more. And that is it, and it's even going to open more doors for other people to bully you. So that is why it's good to speak out. It's good to stand on your ground. It's good to stand on your right. It's good to shout out. It's good to seek for help, because sometimes all this bullying, it can cause some depression, and it can even lead into, yes, for someone to get the let me not use the other word. So it's good for someone to speak out, because when you give them the chance to be bullying you, it's going to continue and it's never going to end. So let's keep watching. So I perfectly understand everything that he's trying to say.
Don't do that.
Right.
I'm not. Hey, I appreciate you giving me kudos. I appreciate you saying I'm this.
Right.
Exactly.
We can do that without saying something negative about him. I'm not gonna stand for that.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, yes, we ain't gonna do that. Because think about it now. I got a ginormous personality. I'm a big presence. Ain't a whole lot of people in Stephen A. position would have brought me on.
Right.
Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. Because had I been this in 2016, you think they'd have brought me on in Fox? Me being what I am as I sit in this chair, Ocho, you think they'd have brought me on in Fox? Hell no.
Hell nah.
And I'm okay with, I understand that. I do my thing. I come to work, I show up, I punch the clock, I go home. Ain't cause nobody no problem.
Right. Damn. Hey, listen. Exactly. In the great words of, I don't even know who said the quote, can't we all just get along?
Yeah, we could.
Can't we all just get along?
But I mean,
hey, they gonna take your shots. It come with the territory, huh? You got to be ready for it. It come with the territory.
Ocho, I don't mind people that don't know me taking shots at me because you don't know me.
Right.
But how you gonna be pretend like we were cool, and now you try to take a subtle shot? But I saw it coming, but it's starting to come with greater frequency and regularity. What? I gave you kudos when you was doing your thing.
Right.
I just don't get it, Ocho. I don't. But little do they know, what's for me, God gonna give it to me. They can't take it.
You're gonna get it regardless.
What's for you, whatever it is. If a bowling ball's supposed to drop on your head, that's what's gonna happen. If you're supposed to win the lottery of 100 million, that's what's gonna happen. You gonna get what's intended for you.
Oh yeah.
So what's intended for me? But they make it seem like what bothers me, Ocho, is that people seem like if I start to get a little success and they think money's gonna come along with it, that the money is their money. All that money the government printed $3, $4, $5 trillion during the pandemic. They're not finna run out of money.
Yeah, but it's enough for everybody too.
It's enough for everybody.
Enough for everybody.
They can't take it.
Somebody might call Shannon name a little more than they call theirs. They might say, I like Shannon take on said subject more than they like theirs. I don't think, I've always thought like this. And this is what my grand and my grandfather instilled in us.
What belongs to you belongs to you. No one can take it from you.
You're not better than someone else.
He's very, very right.
You just can do a job better.
No matter how they try to take it from you, they won't.
I believe I can do this better than anyone.
Right.
That's what I believe. And I ain't got to bang my chest. I ain't got to do all this. And no, I ain't no columnist. I ain't no investigative reporter. And I ain't no nah. And see, that's what, Ocho, I mean, it's kind of like how actors feel when somebody didn't go to Juilliard or they're not trained, and all of a sudden they come on and they have success. They look at them, they look at them sideways. I mean, bro, you still got your role. You still getting your money.
Yeah.
But that's just the way I am. But everybody, like you said, Ocho, everybody isn't like that. And I'm starting to understand it. And that's one thing my sister said. She said, Shannon, you're going to get that.
Yeah. I got a question.
Yes.
Have you ever thought about The individuals that are saying anything or just having a reason to point out something you're doing and keeping your name in their mouth. Have you thought about reaching out and asking them what the problem is?
Nah, they got my number.
Oh, they already got your contact too, so they could have came to you first.
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Of
All right.
course they could have.
All right.
They
I see.
come
I
to me
see.
with other stuff.
All right. I see where you're going. All right, here we going. Damn.
But it's all, Ocho, it's all good. I'm gonna keep doing me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep doing me.
Oh, we got to. We got to. I'm gonna make sure you do. Shit.
But they gonna be mad here shortly. Trust me. They're gonna be mad. They're gonna be mad at us, Ocho. They're gonna be real mad. And then what?
Guys, we have come to the end of today's video. I hope you understand everything that he said. I'm just so excited for this particular clip because when you give people the chance to be bullying you, when you give people the chance to be intimidating you, when you give people the chance to be taking you for granted, let me tell you, they will keep on doing that, and they are never going to stop. They won't stop. They won't stop. They are going to do it repeatedly without even any remorse or without any conscience in them. So at a point, if someone keep bullying you, intimidating you, you just have to speak out. You just have to ask for help. You don't have to keep on keeping news that you don't want problem, because in this life that we are, whether you want problem or you don't want problem, sometimes problem must come. That is the reality of life, and that is the nature of life. Problem must always come. So at a point, if someone keep bullying you, dragging you out and down, you just have to speak out, because you can't remain silent forever. You can't remain silent forever, because keeping quiet, it might cause a lot of damage, can cause depression, can cause a lot of damage. So you just have to speak out. Wow, like I really love Shannon. This guy is really amazing. All I have to tell him is that for all the haters, for those of all the people that hate Shannon, that don't want to change, if they change, when they change, is for their own good. If they don't change, the worst for them. So I just want to tell Shannon that he's a special person. You are so special, so don't even look at them at all. Don't look at them, don't mind them, okay? Don't mind them. What is yours must surely be yours. So guys, let me know what you think and what you feel about this video in the comment section, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, okay? And see you all in my next video.